AFP Modernization News Roundup, February 12, 2022. Please like and share the video, and subscribe to the channel. Here is a roundup or summary of news related to the modernization of the armed forces of the Philippines in the last several days. First is that China's first batch of donations of equipment to the armed forces of the Philippines was finally formally turned over to the Department of National Defense at the Lapu-Lapu grandstand in Camp General Emilio Aguinaldo recently. This batch arrived in the Philippines last month in January 2022, and is worth 76 million yuan, or 608 million pesos, assuming an exchange rate of 8 pesos for every yuan. The second and final batch is already on its way to the Philippines, and is scheduled to arrive soon. It is worth 54 million yuan, or 432 million pesos. The total worth of the two donations is 130 million yuan, or 1 billion pesos. The donations includes rescue and relief equipment, drone systems, detectors, water purification vehicles, ambulances, fire trucks, X-ray machines, explosive ordnance robots, bomb disposal suits, transport vehicles, backhoes, dump trucks, forklifts and earth movers. These equipment will be used for the rehabilitation of Marawi, humanitarian assistance and disaster response and capacity building of the Philippine military. Next is that only a day later, it was the United States' turn to hand over their donation to the Philippines, which consisted of 4 Cessna 172 Skylark trainer aircraft for the Philippine Navy. Most of the news articles described the aircraft as Cessna 172S Skyhawk, but the United States Embassy in the Philippines specifically called these as the Cessna 172 Skylark in their website article. The 4 aircraft is worth 2.2 million United States dollars, or 112 million pesos at the exchange rate of 50.9 pesos per dollar. This breaks down to $550,000, or 28 million pesos per aircraft. The donation included the training of 24 pilots and mechanics for the operation and maintenance of the aircraft in Kansas City in the United States from August to September of last year, 2021. Spare parts and an integrated logistics support package were also included. These aircraft will be used to train the fixed-wing aircraft pilots of the Philippine Navy. The United States Embassy in Manila also announced that 3 Robinson R-44 helicopters will be donated to the Philippines later this year of 2022. So in summary, China turned over its first batch of equipment donation worth 76 million yuan, or 608 million pesos to the armed forces of the Philippines, while the United States turned over to the Philippine Navy 4 Cessna 172 Skylark trainer aircraft worth $2.2 million, or 112 million pesos. The United States will also be donating 3 Robinson R-44 helicopters to the Philippines later this year. Thank you for watching the video. I invite you again to like and share it and subscribe to the channel.